Isn't that just insane?
Well, not for one day exactly, Tess. And I mean, a piece of paper tells us what we can and can't do. Not really the greatest use of the best 4 years of our lives.
Okay, stop being such a killjoy all the time. Enjoy the moment. I mean, don't ever tell me you've never dreamt about hearing your name being called, walking up to the president
Of the school.
shaking his hand, receiving your diploma.
You know, it's actually empty until they mail it, right?
See, this is what I'm talking about, Mar. After today, our future is at our feet. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door.
Well, sorry, I'm not an engineer.
You better not act like this during your speech, or I might really be the only one who enjoys your company.
Well, you kind of have to. You're my twin sister. Besides, I got it all written down. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried. I mean, you're the class valedictorian.
Yeah, but no future job prospects.
Okay, stop looking at it that way. I mean, why are you being so pessimistic? Are you nervous or something?
No.
Is it because Mom couldn't be here?
The doctor said she can't even leave the hospital. Tess, the woman who was there for us all these years can't even be here today. Besides you, I don't even have any family left here. How am I supposed to go up there and say what I need to say?
Well, that's why you wrote your speech down, right? Look, Mar, I'm here for you. Let me tell you something. I've dated a few guys and...
And you just broke up with Miguel.
Hey, that's besides the point.
And I'd say it was more than just a few.
Okay, but I mean, no matter how crazy they were, how clingy, or how insanely in love with me they were.
Or how insanely ugly they were.
The point is, you were there for me. And I hope you know that I got your back too. I mean, no matter what happens, I kind of have to. Like you said, we're the only family we got. I love you, Mara.
Thanks. I guess I love you too. By the way, where's your cat?
Oh, it's in the other room. I'll be back.
Hello? Yeah, this is Marlon. My mother?
Mar, come on, she just called us in. Mar, Mom specifically asked for her will to be read. We have to go in. Mar, come on, we're on the clock. Let's just get this over with. Jeez, Marlon, when was the last time you showered? Or changed? You've been wearing this since graduation. People are still talking about it, you know? So you froze while you were up there?
Is this supposed to make me feel better?
Hello, come in, come in. I'm Carla and Ness. How are you doing?
Sounds pretty cheery for a girl.
We're doing good. Could we just get this over with, please?
Of course. There's all in the city of Cebu was my collection of plates. I put my house on sale with the money going to my two children, Marlon and Teresa.
Where are we supposed to live?
Elaine Rivera will inherit my prize baking tools and whatever remaining ingredients are in my kitchen.
Her neighbor from across the street.
Yeah.
She's horrible at baking.
Would you like me to continue eating?
All these people, do they know that they're receiving these things?
Well, I called, but nobody answered. I did call
We
again.
appreciate it, Miss Carla, but can you just tell us where else we're mentioned in the will, please?
Of course. To my children. Enclosed in the will is a separate letter. Please take what is written in there to heart. Follow what is said, and you'll find paths in life.
Is that it?
I believe so. Here's the letter.
Thanks, I guess.
Are you gonna read it?
Not now, I don't want to.
Or,
She left us here with nothing. All her important crap is given to people we don't even care about, and she left us here with nothing?
but the letter!
Just words, Tess.
Look, I'm sorry, but is there anywhere else that we mentioned?
So, do you guys need some time to talk things over?
That might be best. You're not gonna give this letter a chance? I mean, what if there's something important in there?
Knowing Mom, I know what it'll say. The future will be bright and amazing. Your degree in political science will help turn a corrupt government straight. And your friends will find great success, but not as much as you. You're gonna meet a great girl and you're gonna marry her. Just make sure she's not ugly.
Okay, and if it does say that, then you should win an award or something. Well, what does it say?
Oh, sorry. Marlon and Tess, my beautiful and handsome darling children. Regret is a horrible curse that can afflict you throughout your whole life. And I wish I found the strength to tell you this sooner. Now that I'm gone, I think it's time you know the truth I was never strong enough to tell you. In my will, I made sure that you'll inherit all of my money. All 2 million pesos. With this money, you can travel to America. Find a place to stay. Find your father.
Our father? But I thought he passed away.
That's what I thought too.
Okay, well, is that all it says?
Your father left when you were small. He went to America to provide for us. Instead, he found another love there. He sent us money back to make up for his absence, but I didn't want to use it. But I also didn't want to throw all the money away. Marlon and Tess, you must go to America and find your father so that he can take care of you and help give you a better future. I'm sorry I never told you this, but the hole he left in my heart was too large for me to forgive him. I hope you understand why I made the decision. You two are old enough to make your own decisions now. And if you do not wish to find him, I do not blame you. I love you, Marlon. I love you, Tess. Maybe you two will find the peace I never found.
So,
That explains Mom's hatred of Americans.
okay, but I mean, what do you think?
2 million pesos, Tess.
That's insane. I mean, what are we gonna do then?
We're gonna go to America.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're gonna go to America.
And we can finally find
Oh,
Dad.
I don't know about that.
What are you talking about? We finally have a chance to find the man we thought was gone for all these years.
So what? He left Mom. He left us alone. What are we gonna do if we even find
You
him?
don't wanna try?
Look, there's nothing left for us here in the Philippines. We can go to America.
Marlon!
What?
Look, you're not the only one that's hurting, okay? I mean, I might not show it, but I'm just as sad about Mom as you are. Look, you know what we can do is we can take care of ourselves now. You know this is the right thing to do. I love you, Mar, and I love Mom just as much. Don't you want to find out what happened to our dad?
We'll go. But I don't care about him. I won't search for him.
Then come with me.
Hello, is everything all right in here?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. You end up opening that letter.
Yeah? Going to America.
America!
Do you happen to know anywhere we could stay?
No, I have a sister who lives there who's from Rubio. She and her husband Juan Rubio actually house international students who study abroad in America. Don't really like her husband, and they don't live in the best area. They usually don't house boys either, but it's a good place to start.
You think you can maybe put in a good word for us?
Of course I can.
Hey, Ari. How's the flight?
Working out on the plane from the Philippines to the U.S. It's better than experience. Anything happened here?
Nina's apparently in the hospital.
What happened to him?
I don't know, just heard rumors. Probably true though. Sad, Ari, you do realize they're weak without Benji, right? Joel cannot possibly keep Kuna. We can kick them while they're down.
You know what? We're not going to argue about this again.
Look, think about it, Ari. This peace between these two gangs.
Organization.
It's all an excuse for the Kunats to build up the numbers after we almost got rid of them.
Think of the implications. All the dead we would have to bury. All the things we would have to do. You clearly don't think.
And you clearly don't have the courage.
Don't talk to me about courage. I am the leader of the company, and you're just my second in command. You are nothing, so don't you dare be telling me what to do. You're lucky I'm in that right now. I know you're crazy. I just got back to the US, and you've already given me crap. I'll go get my bag. Sit. Wait.
America! Mar, doesn't this look nice?
Yeah, I saw the brochures.
Is everything alright?
I'm just tired.
At least enjoy the moment. Take in your surroundings. I mean, look at all the cute boys. Look at all the cute boys.
You need some water to quench your thirst?
Actually,
At least stay close, Tess. God. Just waiting.
Family late?
Not my family.
Say that?
You?
Friend just arrived from the PI. You look like you just arrived.
PI? Yeah, Philippines.
Fresh off the boat, eh?
Well, plane actually.
Boba.
Boba?
Boba. Brought over by air.
Is that a thing here?
It is now. My name's Matthew, by the way.
Marlon, nice to meet you.
Now, let's go.
Alright, it was nice meeting you, bud.
You Boba too?
Can you teach him that? Whatever. I'll go fresh up.
Girlfriend?
Nah, they're not my type. So what are you here for?
To start a new life.
And how do you want to go about doing that exactly?
No, I actually don't know.
Well, if you ever need help getting and staying on your feet, or if you ever feel alone, you call us.
Is this like a business or something?
Hardly.
And it's like a business card.
What was your name again?
Marlon.
Marlon. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot.
Yeah. Now, what was your name, by the way? Ari. Is that like short for Ariel or something?
Oh boy.
Sorry, am I coming off too strong? You know, one thing that I've learned is that you gotta take advantage of the good things in life before you realize that it's gone.
You know, it's funny. I haven't heard that one before.
What?
That quote.
That was a quote.
Oh.
You don't like that one?
Well, I thought it wasn't a quote.
It is now.
Okay, well, who said it?
Joel Rubio.
And your name is?
Joel Rubio.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Joelle.
Marlon, is that you?
Mr. Rubio?
Oh, call me Johnny. Or Tito Johnny. Uncle Johnny. Call me Uncle Johnny.
Nice to meet you, Uncle Johnny.
This is my wonderful wife, Luz Belinda.
Luz.
Luz, you look just like...
My sister. I know.
Thanks for having us.
It's our pleasure.
This is our daughter, Leia. Hey, Leia. Oh, okay.
Now, where's my son? And your sister?
Oh, that's my twin sister over there, Tess.
That's my son.
Oh, boy.
AAA guys should be here soon. Battery's dead.
Well, so you picked a better time to die.
We're in the middle of Kuna territory.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they ain't got nothing against our gang, though.
Don't say that word.
What?
Gang. We're an organization.
Come on, we're gonna argue about this again.
No.
Look, Ari, your father started the Kapurihan. Don't you think it would be proper to honor your father in that way?
Times change, Matthew.
Doesn't mean a name has to.
Look, that was their time. We're in a different era now.
So,
So, the leader can do whatever they want. Since I'm the leader, I can do what I want.
look, just because you're the leader of the Kapurihan doesn't mean you can change everything. Drastic and sudden change scares people. When you were chosen to be the leader of the Kapurihan after your brother, we were scared. A woman leading us? But look now, Ari, people are leaving the Kapurihan, and you know what they're doing? They're joining the Kunat. Our rivals, Ari. That is exactly how the Kunat started. History is repeating itself, and your whole Righteousness Crusade isn't doing us any favors. They see you as weak, unfit to lead us.
Where do you stand exactly?
I was born a Kaparihan and will always be a Kaparihan.
Good.
Well, if it's peace you want, you're not going to get it.
Why do you say that?
I just told you. Change scares people. This is just how things are.
Well, maybe they need a jolt to their system.
Well, that sparked the fire, though.
I don't know, but I'm sure as hell gonna try.
Why do you want to change things, Ari?
I'm 23 now. I should have graduated university by now. I should have a normal job. I should be traveling the world. I should be worrying about which apartment I want to live in downtown instead of worrying if I'm going to get stabbed for sitting on a car with a dead battery. All because of divisions my father and my brother created in this community. I could have been something. You could have been something. What?
You're ridiculous, Ari. Us Filipinos, we were born into violence. The blacks, the Latinos, the Chinese, they got their own gang. Us Filipinos here, we're divided. Violence, killing, that's all we know.
Well, maybe I want to give some hope to you.
Good luck, Ari. It's all about power right now, and you hold it. We wouldn't have to worry about the kunat because there wouldn't be any kunat if you were to give the command. We're fighting for pride here, Ari. Kapalihan.
It's not about that, Matthew.
Then what is it?
Hope.
There is no hope left. Not here. What do you want?
You're in our territory.
Look, our car broke down.
You're still in our territory.
And what do you want us to do about it, huh?
Better leave.
And how do you expect us to do that?
I see two perfectly good working pairs of legs right there.
Look, we're not going to abandon our car.
Then we'll gladly take it. Bet you like us in the car anyway.
If his head ever heals correctly.
Stop provoking the dude.
You better leave now.
Make me.
What the hell are you doing? How did Ben end up in the hospital?
If they didn't have the numbers on us that day while you were gone, you would have been in a grave. AAA guys here.
Get it, Ruby!
Wait, is that true? You're welcome. I want Carlos sit down to take your pills.
Just try to help along.
I don't break when I lift something. I'm not just getting both after all. And as for you,
What?
maybe I should stop making liquid.
I still love that one. How long have you two been married? Too long. So, Tess, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, I grew up in the Philippines with my mom and Harlan, and she was diagnosed with cancer when we started high school. She beat it when she went to UP for her studies, but it only got worse while we were gone. You know, we have no family other than her, and she had no one else but us. We actually had to study on the plane as we went back and forth between home and school.
Oh, wow.
You're valedictorian, Harlan?
Somehow, yeah. Our mother passed away right before I was about to give my speech. Uncle Johnny was actually your wife's sister, Carla, that brought the both to us. She was the one that contacted you guys, and we can't be more thankful for having us.
It's our pleasure. And what about your father?
Who cares?
This must be a touchy subject, huh?
Well, he came to the States when we were small, and we never saw him again. I still remember his face, though, from this one picture my mom had of him. Apparently, he sent money to help raise us better.
You know why you left, Joel?
No, it's okay. For the same reason I'm here.
Which is,
To start a new life. No use in living in the past, is there?
and you're not curious about what happened to him?
Look, in her will, our mother said that he found a new love here. And before that, she said that he died when we were little. So clearly, if my mother doesn't care about him, then I don't need him.
He's your father.
Doesn't matter, he still abandoned us.
Marlon!
You wouldn't want to meet him?
Dad!
Look, a father doesn't do that to someone. How can a child forgive
I'm not
that?
saying that you have to forgive him. Maybe closure is
Look,
all you-
closure may be important to you, but I don't give a damn about where he is?
What the hell do you know about being a father? You may not know your father, but maybe he's done more for you than you think. A father sacrifices. Parents sacrifice for their children. I've worked for years to provide for my family, and so has my wife. I'm not saying I'm necessarily proud of what I've done to get my children to where they are now, but I did what I had to do. You don't know anything about what I've done, so don't pretend like you know what it means to be a father.
So, guys, enjoy the food?
Yeah. It was really good. I gotta thank the chef later when he's here.
Well, you're looking at one of it too.
Halfling?
Can you two please help clean up? Thanks, Anna.
Oh, thanks.
I heard shouting. Did you guys just get here today?
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like you're in for a great time.
It seems so. I'm gonna go unpack.
Same.
Marlon,
Yeah,
what was my husband going on about?
nothing.
Come on, you're going to be here for a while. I don't want there to be bad blood already.
Said I don't know anything about being a father.
Oh, goodness.
What?
That's up there with taking the last piece of cake and changing the channel from TFC as one of the worst possible things you could do to him.
What are you talking about?
Well, he likes eating cake and watching those damn shows every night.
No, the father thing.
Oh, well, I don't know if I should say anything, but he's had quite the past. He's very sensitive about the things he's done for us.
Like what?
He's been in lots of trouble, but maybe you should just ask him yourself sometime.
Matthew. Kapurihan?
Excuse me. You know it's not exactly safe out here.
I like the peace and quiet.
Fair enough. Is your brother okay?
He likes to pick fights we can't win sometimes.
Fair enough. Hey, that's a good book you got there.
It's one of my favorites.
I've read it a million times.
Really?
Yep.
You know, I really love the main character. I mean, when she's so strong and independent, she'll do anything to break out of the norm. Oh, so you're a girl? You seem unsure of that.
I'm pretty sure.
You better not be lying to me.
I don't think I can do that.
Okay, well, who's your favorite character?
Well, me, I'm more of a movie guy. Ever since Star Wars,
No, what's that about?
well, this character named Han Solo. This character, Princess Leia. And he just tries to spend every minute with her, and then she gets close to the and ever since then after that ends.
This is about a movie character?
Hey, where are you headed off to? Alright, well, the sun's gonna set soon, and it's not the smartest idea you got right now.
I'll be back before dark.
Mark,
I'll be fine, Tess.
he always does that.
Does what?
He just leaves without saying anything.
You alright?
He'll be fine. I think he just misses Mom.
What happened to your dad?
I never met him, but I was hoping I could learn more about him here in America. But enough about me. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I've been here since I was little. Maybe not the best place to grow up, with all the trouble running around at night, but you get used to it, I guess. Not a little, just, working.
Trying to pay the bills?
I guess you can do that. Okay, look, I'm sorry I came off so strong.
It's fine.
Is that alright?
I mean, I'd like to think that I'm pretty forward and obvious too.
Alright, tell me about it.
Exes? Isn't that awkward?
Always make it awkward.
Okay, well, I've dated a few guys, and I kind of just stopped seeing one a few weeks ago.
Sorry to hear that.
There's no need to apologize. I just wanted to be happy, I guess.
You know you don't need someone else to make you happy, right?
I know. Just sometimes it is nicer when you have someone to share things with. You know?
Well, I don't get
You're cute.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
I'm gonna go unpack. Bye, Joel.
Need any more help, Mom?
No, we're all right. You should come in soon.
I can take care of myself.
That doesn't mean I don't care about you. But Joel, come back here. A walk, huh? Don't way that you think that I am. Now, you may be running with those gangs. I don't care if you're Baburihan or Kunat. All I want is for you to come home at night. Every night.
First of all, I'm Kunai. And second of all, Gavin.
First of all, don't use that tone with me. And second of all, just because your father started the Kunat does not mean he'll always be there. His days with them are over.
Shh, wait! Quiet, please. Try and watch TFC. Everything all right?
Yeah, he's just being hard-headed as usual.
Nobody gets it.
I stopped it. Did you take your pills for your heart?
Yeah, no need to worry.
Oh, we're all in one. Your outburst at dinner.
Doesn't know what his father did for him.
You can't get mad at him for that.
Just wish we could tell him.
No, we can't.
I know. Can't get involved in either of the games here.
It's a dangerous game we're playing.
So if the outcome's in our favor. Stars are beautiful tonight.
You gotta say it.
Say what?
What you said to me when you first met me.
I'm not gonna say it if you're gonna pressure me like that.
Then I'm going to bed.
Stars are out tonight. All I can see right now.
How do you know? What?
I mean, we may as well, Aaron. Numbers. He's a raw body that we can use.
No, let me handle it.
Why do you gotta handle it? I can take care of it myself.
Do I need to remind you who's in charge here?
What are you talking about?
What are you in charge of, Ari?
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Matthew. Hey, Ari.
Everything alright?
Yeah, I didn't exactly have the best time at dinner, so I thought I'd stop by and say hello.
Why are you here, Mama?
Didn't I just tell you that?
No, why are you here? In America.
To start a new life. Isn't that why we all immigrated here?
Come on, how'd you even manage to move here, huh?
What's your deal? I just got here today.
And you couldn't find a place to stay or something?
My mother just died.
Ooh, you're not the only one who's lost someone.
She left us money in her will to find her dad here in America.
So where's your father?
Do you think I even care? My sister's more concerned with that BS that
You just said that.
I know what I just said, look. I just wanted a place to stay.
Well, I guess you can stay in the spare bedroom.
And who are you?
Are you?
No. Who are you?
I am the leader of the Baburihan.
What do you guys want from me?
We don't want anything.
What the hell's going on here?
Look, the Baburihan, our organization, we can offer you protection from the dangers of the streets.
The dangers.
Violence, death.
Thanks. I think I could do well on my own.
You know, there's something about you. I just can't describe it. There's a fight in you. And I don't think you've discovered it either. You're angry, you're jealous, but you're also ambitious. You can channel that inner thing. You haven't met your father, and we have connections. We just have to find him.
I told you. I don't care about my father. I don't want to find him.
Sorry, I went.
You scared or something?
What?
You're weak.
You don't know me.
And you don't know me either. I've grown up on these streets with these people, this culture.
It's bigger than just this, Matthew. Maybe you should open your eyes.
My eyes have always been open, buddy. I just tend to focus on the present and how my actions affect the Kapalihan as a whole. I'm not close-minded. This is just how things are and how things are going to be for a while. Maybe you should open up your eyes, kid.
What's your deal, man? You act all nice at the airport and now you're
Prick. I guess it's because I got the wrong first impression. You are weak. You have no direction. The way you talk to Ari, you put up this defense to make you look tougher than you really are, but you nothing now, aren't you?
You don't know me, you son of a...
Jeez, now, what the hell? Shut it, I don't want to hear it. Mom, get up. Mom, get up. Look at me. Look, you can't let this get you down. You're scared and you're lonely, and that's perfectly okay. But if you're feeling like this, we can help you. My friend, They can help you too. We grab a drink with you, we can talk with you, we can even protect you.
Then teach me.
How to protect yourself. Of course. I don't know if you heard, but this neighborhood is pretty dangerous.
And you're the one to blame, huh?
You know what I guess what it really comes down to is either you join us or you join the weaklings. At our age, you're either with us, the Kapurihan, or you're against us.
Like I have much of a choice, does it?
You honestly don't have a choice.
Do you know what the name of our organization, Kapurihan, means?
I just came from the Philippines, of course I did.
Then what does it mean?
It means pride.
Exactly. We are not just separating ourselves for the sake of violence. We are Kapurihan because we are proud of our heritage, proud to fight as Filipinos. We as Kapurihan can stand together in unity. So what does it mean, Marlon? Are you with us?
I'm with you.
Good choice.
We begin tonight.
Are you out today, Mom? Yes. Oh, it's almost noon. I got my more answers from basketball tonight. Hey, you got any lunch, Lay? Hey, got my keys. Lay, where's my ring?
How am I supposed to know, Mom? Tita, have you checked your coat? It's probably in your coat again, Mom. Or your purse. She's always losing things, and then she asks me to help her find it. So I look around in the usual places, and then it turns up 5 minutes later in the exact place that I had just looked. Maybe she's a wizard. Obviously. Is it her wedding ring? Yeah, my dad's mother's ring. Super cliche, right? How'd they meet? Dance all down the street, actually. He charmed her, and she's been in love with him ever since. I'm sure she told you the story, didn't he? I haven't heard it. You'll hear it eventually. Anyways, the first thing he said to her was, "The stars are out tonight, but all I can see are your eyes." It's freaking cheesy, but they've been married for 26 years. It doesn't come without the occasional arguments and fights, though. Well, that's how love goes. I'm sure you know how that is. What are you suggesting? I'm not stupid, Chaz. I see the way you look at my brother, and the way that he looks at you, eyes all googly and stuff. You guys look like those wide-eyed babies. Okay, that's really specific, but isn't that obvious? I do. Okay, well, what about you? What about me? Are you seeing anyone? Girl, I don't gotta have anyone in my life. I'm a strong, proud woman. We got time for a bit. No. Just never had any luck, I guess. It's like I call, but nobody answers. Plus, the guys around here aren't my type anyways. So don't worry about it. Things usually work out in the end, right? Yeah, I like to hope so. My dad's taught me well. I have my priorities straight. I'm going to school right now, and I'm hoping to transfer to a bigger, better university next semester. And I have some internships lined up. That's good to hear. Yeah, I just want to get out of this town. Never been anyone or anything good that's made it out yet. I'm hoping you're well, I'm sure you've got it in Leia.
It was in my purse.
Magic.
So, what are you two ladies talking about?
Just like how you and Dad met.
My favorite story. It was 27 years
Mom,
ago.
you should go do your hair.
Oh, right. Love you.
So, what are your plans for the day? Schoolwork. I guess finish your paper. Oh, that sounds fun. What about you? I might go into the city if Marlon ever wakes up. Marlon? You guys have been here for a week already and I barely see him around. Yeah, I barely see him either. Alright, we'll see you around. Hey, are you gonna finish those? Go for it.
Morning, Tess.
Afternoon, more like.
Whoever it is.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, what?
Because I barely see you, Marlon.
Yeah, I've been out.
Obviously, but do you have to be out at night too?
I have things to do.
Like what?
I'm trying to find a job.
Oh, and do they interview at night?
Yeah, and I have friends too.
Friends?
Yeah?
You're not telling me something, Mar.
Tess, why do I have to tell you everything?
Stop lying to me, Marlon!
Tess, stop this. You're not...
I'm not what?
You're not...
I'm not Mom? Okay, what are you doing, Marlon? Have you forgotten about her, or are you just trying to keep yourself occupied so that you can forget? Look, Mom loved you more, okay? I get it. I mean, I was able to come to terms with that, and I was still able to have my own life. But you wouldn't be the person you are today without her.
I know, but I'm doing what I'm doing for myself.
Just don't forget about the people who are trying to help you.
Yeah, just like how you forgot about all your exes.
Jeez, Marlon.
Oh, come on, you just broke up with Miguel and now you're already seeing Joelle?
Excuse me?
It's super obvious. You two are like those wide-eyed baby babies.
Look, I know I'm in love with you guys. I'm dating, but please, Marlon, this is not fair.
Just telling you as it is, Tess. I don't trust Joelle. How do you know he won't be a mistake?
I don't know. Okay, but that's the great risk I love to take. If he's a mistake, then I'll take it. Because I'll learn from it.
Like you haven't learned before.
Just let me live my life.
Then let me live mine. Good morning. It's afternoon.
Yeah. Is Leia around?
Yeah, she's upstairs.
Okay.
Beanie babies.
Afternoon, Marlon.
Someone got it right.
Job search going all right?
Yeah.
Any offers or anything?
McDonald's?
You seem unsure of that.
I've got to be somewhere in a bit.
Interview?
I actually haven't had any luck.
Look, Marlon, we're really happy you and your sister are staying here. But you have to learn how to make your own income and save it. Not rely on the money your father left you,
My mother left me that money.
which your father sent to her.
Look, Tito, I don't want to talk about this again, okay?
Then we won't. Has Tess found out anything about your dad?
Like, I don't know. Why don't you just ask her?
I'm just trying to help.
And I appreciate it, Tito. I told you I don't care about it.
You know, I was a lot like you before. Yeah, back in the Philippines, I worked on the family farm, planting crops, harvesting them, working the fields year in and year out. That continued until I was 19. I would argue and shout with my dad. I wanted more out of life. I was tired of trying to please him, so I left. Moved out to the Visayas, then had to live by myself, then Eskrima so I could defend myself. 3 years later, I moved here to America. I met my wife, I met my friends. I wanted to prove to my father that I could do more with my life than just farming. Most of the things I did them out of spite, which led me in a downward spiral.
How so?
Money, drugs, gangs.
Wait, well, what do you know about
Hi, Dad, back from work early?
Yes, Lay, but I've got another meeting to go to in a bit.
Okay, I have lunch for you in the kitchen.
It's a lot, not Lay.
So, Johnny, what were you saying about that?
Don't you have to be somewhere?
Yeah.
Going to the festival tonight, Marlon?
Festival.
Filipino Arts Festival. Plenty of traditional dances and whatnot. Big event.
Huge event. You should go.
Maybe.
Well, have fun if you do go.
I'll think about it. See you later.
So, how's school, Lay?
It's okay. I have to do a paper to get something done for the festival.
Morning, Dad. Morning, Lay. Afternoon.
Anyways, I'm gonna go get started on that paper. Don't forget to take your clothes down.
I think I'm out. I'll have to stop by the pharmacy after the festival.
Well, you better get on it. We don't want anything bad to happen after you. And, Joelle, can you stop eating my egg tarts?
I didn't eat your egg tarts.
Whatever.
Dad, have you been eating Lay's egg tarts? I'm sorry, they're really good. Okay, but aren't they like bad for your heart? I'll be fine. How are you and your beanie baby?
My what?
That's what Leia calls you and Tess. Joelle, I'm happy for you, but you have to stop dating the girls that we house.
I didn't even...
Okay, I dated 2 girls that I've been house. Better stop before these 2 leave. By the way, how's Benji doing?
Benji. He just got out of the hospital, actually. We thought it was worse than it actually was, but he's gonna be alright. He's gonna stop buying a bit. We're gonna go to the festival with everyone.
Everyone.
Yes.
I don't know if that's such a good idea. But Dad!
We've been in hiding for a long time now. This is the first time we've been at full
It
strength.
doesn't matter. We took a huge hit before, and I don't want to risk that again.
But we're not stupid. Okay, the worst thing that can happen is a little trash talk.
That's not the point. The festival is a family event, and you're risking the Kunat's reputation. I started a Kunat, and I'm sure so I'm not going to let it die.
Good afternoon.
Benji, how's your head?
Doing all right.
Are we good to go? Benji, not taking Kunat to the festival.
And why not?
First of all, we'll still be building.
Well, you're stronger than ever.
Second, there's going to be children there.
Oh, you got to recruit early.
Benji, listen to me.
Look, with all due respect, sir, you put me in charge of Kunat. Now, I understand that you started Kunat, but I won't be able to lead them unless you let me.
Benji, trust me to do the right thing. I'm not sure about this.
Look, everything's going to be just fine. Joel, I need you to contact him. We'll meet at the school crossing festival in 3 hours.
Got it. Don't screw this up.
Uncle Johnny, you chose me to lead for a reason. No one proved to you you made the right choice. Yeah?
Okay, you don't have to disrespect them all the damn time.
Well, we got what we wanted.
You're getting on his bad side.
I'm not trying to please him. Like you.
I don't need his approval.
Joel, be honest with yourself. Would you really be trying this hard as my right-hand man? If you didn't want to prove to your father you chose the wrong man to lead?
I'm studying for like 20 minutes and the phone keeps blowing up with invites to the festival.
You must be a popular girl, huh,
You know, if you were my brother, I would think that you're suggesting something.
I am suggesting it.
You're an ass.
I love you too, sis. I'll see you later at the festival tonight.
Yup.
Benches with candles? What do those dancers kind of look like? Did you see them? But I'm your dork. Have you ever done anything like that? I meant dance.
No, that's not my thing.
Okay, well, what is your thing? Oh, of course.
Okay, what about you? Do you do anything artsy?
No, I've tried playing instruments and dancing, but, it just never works out.
Alright, come here.
Wait. I said no, I still musical. I thought you said you didn't dance.
I know, but it doesn't take that much for time.
I think you're a good dancer.
There you are. Where have you been? You're supposed to meet us 20 minutes ago.
Sorry, I
Who
was...
is she?
Tess, she's one.
She's not one of those girls at your house that you're dating?
Another?
No.
No?
Okay, Tess.
So yeah, just another girl?
Joel, does she know you? Does she really?
Okay, what the hell is he talking about, Joel?
Look, I'm a Kuna.
Okay, what's a kunon?
It's one of the games.
So you're the reason it's so violent around here, huh?
Joel, can you just please separate what you call this later?
Excuse me? Who do you think you are?
I'm the leader of the Kunat.
Okay, you know what? This is ridiculous. Joel, see you at home.
Hey, excuse me, young lady.
I have a name.
Tess.
Tess, I don't think you understand what we do here. You see, we're friends to those who are relentless in our community. We give the youth of a town an outlet for their problems.
What's with the Filipino name?
Kunat means resilient. Ah, I'm nice of you to join us.
Nice to be here. How's your head?
Doing all right. No offense to you.
Didn't get hit hard enough, I see.
That's thanks to you.
You know, you're lucky I ain't the leader of the company now.
No, Mark, no like this. You're weak.
What the hell are you doing?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Benjamin, I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize to the guy.
Go home.
Or shut up.
It's not promoting
You
you.
can't just do that.
Yeah, what the hell I want. You're getting away with what I want, which is peace.
You're lucky your father started the company and not mine. You'd probably be in a much different place than you are now.
Maybe my life would be better if I was.
Wow. Hey, you know, Ari, you should really get a leash for that dog.
You coward. You've got a lot of nerve talking like that. That's not what I want. That's not be good for us, the company, and not you guys. What would be best is if you save it for another time and call yourselves. If anything happens, I'm not going to be the one to let it happen in front of all these people. We're done here.
Benji, I don't want to hear it. Let's go.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Tess, I'm sorry.
You know, the truth isn't so hard.
I was afraid you'd get mad.
Afraid? You're a completely different person when you're around me. Who are you?
Hey, look, Tess, I'm a nobody, okay? I've been stuck here my entire life, and my only hope is to make my dad happy. I'm not smart like my sister. I can't survive in college. Hell, I dropped out of high school so I could join the Kunat and do something with my life.
You didn't have to join them. I mean, you could have been something else.
That's what my father would have wanted.
Okay, that is such bullshit. Why would you want you to be out here every day risking your life?
I'm sorry.
Okay, don't apologize. Show me that you're sorry. That's all I want. Joel, look. There's a reason why I fell for you. Okay, I see that there's something in you, and I want to be there with you to see it come true.
Let's go on.
No. I want ice cream.
Hey, Ari. Photo album?
Yeah, first photos of the company, hun.
Hmm.
Where were you?
Here.
You should have been at the festival.
Didn't feel like going. What happened?
Matthew aggravated the Kunats again.
What's new?
Wait, you've just been waiting here this entire time?
Yeah. So how'd this all start again?
The company, hun?
Yeah.
Well, back then there were already a few established ethnic gangs here. Then my father and his friends were discriminated against by those people who had been discriminated, so they started their own gang, the company, hun.
What about the Kunat?
Well, some of his few close and most trusted friends turned out here.
So they started the Kunat.
Yup. My father killed one of his best friends, one of their leaders. We've been dividing and clashing over the land that they left for us. And frankly, I'm exhausted and I'm tired of it.
You're the leader of the Kaparihan. Why don't you just put an end to it?
I'm trying. But Matthew, he wants radical change through violence, and we can't have that. But he's right about one thing. I can't expect something this big to change without facing the consequences. That's my father right there on the right, standing next to his best friend, the one that he killed.
He looks familiar.
A demotion? Call me a freaking dog, Ari!
God, I should get you a muzzle.
Hey, you know I was handling just fine on my own back there.
So I'm expecting that you, Kunat, and Benji would have been dead if I hadn't stepped in. This is exactly why you're not a leader. You don't think about the repercussions, the death.
Death. Isn't that what gang life leads to in the
Organization!
What the hell is he doing here?
Would I can look at a few photos? Huh.
What?
I know this guy.
That's Ari's dad, next name is Johnny.
Yeah, I know Johnny, but
You know Johnny?
who's the other guy? He's my father?
How the hell do you know Johnny?
I'm staying at his house!
Matthew!
He's been here for weeks and you let him.
He didn't know!
We need to follow him.
He didn't know. His family houses students.
The Kunat implanted one of their own into our gang. That's clearly not the board.
This is my chance.
How did you find out? Wait, you wouldn't know unless you were in one of the gangs.
Yeah, Kapurian.
Does Ari know about your father?
She was there when I found out what the hell is going on.
I'm sorry.
What?
Your father, he was my best friend. Him, Ari's father, and I, we started the Kapurian together. Your father and I broke off a while later, starting the kunai. Ari's father killed Mike, your father.
How come you never told me any of this? Or is it just some big coincidence that I ended up here with my father's best friend?
Your father was a very impulsive man. He was hiding from the Kapurihan in the Philippines, and that's where he met your mother. She fell in love, but eventually he came back here. She never found out about his life here, and after he died, my wife and I kept depositing money in a bank account in her name. We were hoping that eventually she would take you guys out here, we could take care of you.
She didn't.
Guess not. It was his sister, Carla. We had her keep an eye out for you guys. Look, Marlon, we didn't want you to get into this kind of life.
Looks like your little plan failed.
We didn't think you were coming anymore. We would have moved away from this, all of it, if we knew you were coming.
But my father was...
Your father was a great man. He had the courage to do what was right. He was a leader.
Father was such a great man. Why did he leave us?
Nobody's perfect, and I can't justify his actions. But he was my best friend. You look like him, but you're not like him at all.
So that's supposed to be a good or bad thing.
That's a bold move on your part, Johnny.
Don't you dare take another step on my property.
Look, I need to deal with it.
Matthew, take a
I'm
step
trying to
back.
tell you what to do.
Well. Look who it is. God himself.
Benji, what the hell are you doing here?
Well, me and the gang are on the way back to the festival. Vital explain about to save your sorry ass from being killed. Who's the kid?
He's mine.
Might want to choose your words better.
Won't let you touch him. Joel, take Tess back inside.
What's going on here?
Look, I just need to deal with Marlon.
Alright, what is so important about this kid? Is he just one of your new guys?
He's Mike's son.
Mike? You're our gang's founder?
Our founder, too.
And you mean to tell me that this kid here is Kapurian?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you gotta do better background checks.
Uncle Johnny, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Dad?
Joel, don't move.
Matthew, stop this!
Look, we can't accomplish anything by talking here.
You around me, don't.
We need to try.
Yeah, Matthew? You listen to that angel or the devil on your shoulder?
Shut it!
Dad!
This warehouse. We'll be safe here. I'm so sorry, Tess.
You're responsible for all this.
It wasn't me. It was her father.
What are you talking about?
Tess, Dad created the Kapurihan, and then he hated what it became, so he and Tita Johnny created the Kunan. Tess, Joel is Kunan.
I know. Wait, so was Mom just some girl Dad randomly encountered in the Philippines?
Yeah.
What an ass.
It was Uncle Johnny that deposited all that money to our bank account.
And you're a Kapurihan?
Yeah, Kapurihan.
Then why didn't you tell me that?
I didn't want you to worry.
More, all I did was worry.
Tess, I was trying to protect you.
How? By not being there? By risking your life every single night in the streets? I don't know what you were thinking. You know, you really risk your life every time. It's unsafe what you're doing.
Tess. It's just...
That's all you have to say? Do you even think, Marlon? Do you think of how I feel?
Tess, I heard you shouting.
Dare take another step.
Tess,
Don't move, Joel.
my dad, he died.
What?
He had died of a heart attack.
Don't get any closer, Joel.
Tess, I'm sorry, Marlon. I can't be this way anymore. I'm in love with your sister. I can't be this way anymore, Marlon. Look, I'm not cut out for this gang life, okay? I joined the Kuna to make my father happy. And now that he's dead,
Right. You don't have it in you to fight for the ones you love. Mommy never listens.
She's right not to, you dog.
Marlon! Joel, do something!
Get up! Fight him or fight me!
Matthew, come on!
Ari, don't help him! He's a traitor.
You're a traitor to our culture.
Handle business, Ruby!
Benji!
Matthew!
Do it! Come on!
This isn't right. What the hell are we doing, Matthew?
Fighting for pride!
The pride of who?
Hurricanes!
Our games, Matthew. Our father's games. My father.
Your father was a hack.
Hey, that hack out there with your game too. He was a good man. Why are we fighting over the faults of our fathers? Why are we fighting over the faults of our fathers? They had nothing better to do than to make their own game. Their time was different, and ours is too. We had a chance at peace, and we still do. Between the Kapurihan and the Kuna, we spend so much time fighting, beating, bruising, killing our own, when we should be fighting with each other. And I don't mean violently. We can make what we will of this life. Matthew, there was one thing that brought our gangs together. Our family, our history, our culture.
It was your father who tore it all apart.
I am not my father and I will never be like him.
Ari, don't you have anything to say to him?
I think it's time to give it up.
What?
Dude, they're right. We don't need all this violence.
We're fighting for pride, Ari. Kapurihan.
Yes, I know, but all that pride being pent up in this, we could have devoted to our condition in society. Not for things that happened 25 years ago. Look, we can actually work together. So that maybe one day the families that we have will live the lives that we do. Are you going to be loyal to your gang or loyal to your culture?
I was born a Kapurihan and will always be a Kapurihan.
He was a good man. I know, Mom. I told you how we met, right?
Too many times.
It's my favorite story. I was in the Philippines. And you were Tita Carla. You remember your Tita Carla, the lawyer in the Philippines? Of course, Mom. We decided to go to a dance hall.
Oh wow, you used to be super hip, didn't you?
Hey, shush. Danced with a lot of boys that night. But one of the guys there, your father, he just stared at me. And I couldn't help but to stare back. I think the Carla always said that she saw him looking at me throughout the night. Well, anyways, he finally introduced himself to me. And his first words, "The stars are out tonight, but all I can see are your eyes."
And then you got married.
Who do you take me for?
Is this the story yet?
It's her favorite.
Ellen.
I'm gonna go with the guests.
Mom, I just...
It's okay, Joel. Your father lied to me. He told me he was done with that part of his life. I didn't know he still ran things. He kept that secret from me.
It wasn't Dad's fault.
I just wanted to protect you. Protect my children. You won't know what it's like until you have your own. What your father did wasn't right. He put his family through hell, and yet he had another family, the Kunan, and he put them first. Johnny was a great man, and I want people to remember him as that. I loved him with all of my heart, and he loved me with all of his. I know you'll find someone whom you'll be able to live without.
Was I interrupting?
No, love, you're all right. I'm gonna greet more guests.
Mom,
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
I love you too.
Is everything alright out there?
Yeah, a lot of people came to honor your dad.
It's nice.
It must be. You know, the other night, I thought it was super cute when you were fighting, getting all those reps and stuff. Maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
I didn't get to say goodbye.
I'm sorry, Joel.
I just wanted to please him, you know. All my life, I wanted be as good as he was. And I thought joining the gang he started would be a good first step. I just hope that seeing the cooperation we're making between the two gangs and how I'm trying to actually help out will make him happy.
We never needed to impress him. I'm sure you being his son was enough.
I like to think so. I'm sorry to say.
Honesty, Joel. That's all I want. I mean, it's all that matters. Look, I don't need someone in my life who isn't going to give me their full honesty, and like you said before, I don't need someone in my life at all. But I want you. Do you remember the first thing you ever said to me? Come on, I know you do. Even your parents remembered after all this time.
Sus Marios.
Was that it?
Shoot, I'm pretty sure.
That doesn't sound romantic at all.
Shoot, what were you thinking?
I was thinking about when you said, you gotta take advantage of the good things in life before you realize they're gone.
Sorry, was that unexpected?
No, we invited everyone.
Alright, is Marlon here?
Yeah, we'll go fetch him. Come on.
You came?
Yeah.
Don't feel awkward. We invited other members of the Kapurihan.
Probably weren't going to that name anymore.
That's right. We're going by Pagsasama now.
Right, fellowship.
That's right.
Thank you, Marlon.
For what?
Well, for everything that's happened in the past few weeks. I was worried about Matthew, but he seems better now. Everything was going downhill, and you kept it from crashing down.
No need to thank me. You were the leader of the Kapurihan. Now you're the leader of the Pagsasama. You wanted peace, and you were the one that got it.
Right, but thank you anyways.
No need to thank me again. By the way, you never told me what Ari was short for.
Arabella?
That's beautiful. I don't know why you wanted to shorten it.
I was the leader of the company, and I was forced to look and sound like a leader. I thought it helped.